Now, Danny, here's my question to you. 1997, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, who won? I don't know. No. So when Stone Cold...
It's a good time to ask.
I just said, when Mr. McMahon did that, or Vince McMahon,
Right.
people claim that was necessary in establishing Vince McMahon as Mr. McMahon. Do you agree?
I did read where somebody had said that, like, how that was like an important moment and that WWF needed that. Or no, it was they were crediting Bret Hart. Because if Bret Hart hadn't done that and left, then the WWF never would have got the Mr. McMahon character.
Well, and here's the thing. It wasn't that Bret Hart even did. We know Mr. McMahon did. And then now this is a different discussion. Like, whose fault is it? But it is Bret Hart's fault, I feel. But it's still, Vince did it on screen in front of people. And people feel like that established Mr. McMahon and had to happen. Now, I feel like these people who feel that way didn't watch it back then. Because I came in, I knew that happened, of course. But Vince didn't just all of a sudden become this villain. It was months of progression against Austin. It initially started with, I think, Austin stunning good guy Vince really sets the tone. Bret Hart, you could eliminate Bret Hart completely, not from Stone Cold's career, mind you. He needed him. But from that whole Mr. McMahon thing, and Vince is just as viable as a threat because I didn't look at it as, oh man, this guy who screwed Bret he's power hungry against Stone Cold. It was, wow, this boss has been so nice to Stone Cold, got attacked for it, and now he's trying to oppress him. And, of course, I hated Austin, so I was on Vince's side anyway.
Yeah, Vince had never really done the heel thing. Like, he wasn't the bad guy yet. But without the Vince playing into that heel character, like, they chose to go that route. They didn't have to go that route. If he continued coming out being the good guy and just been an announcer and not been involved in storylines, it could have just as easily gone the same way. He didn't have to become the Mr. McMahon character.
Whose side were you on, Vince or Stone Cold?
Stone Cold.
You fucking... Yeah, oh, I didn't realize I was talking the popular opinion.
Were you were rooting for Vince McMahon?
Of course, our hero Shawn Michaels was put down by Stone Cold unjustly, and Tyson. I hated Tyson, and I call them both rapists. Stone Cold and Tyson were two rapists for what they did that night at WrestleMania.
Yeah, a lot of people called Tyson rapist. I haven't heard that for Austin yet. More domestic abuser.